Governors around the table. All schools have an instrument of government. This document lays out the number of governors you have for each category. Each category of governor is elected or appointed in different methods. Head teacher governor. A head teacher will be a full member of the governing body of their school unless they choose not to be a governor. If a head teacher decides not to be a governor, they are still entitled to attend all meetings of the governing body. The head teacher provides a termly report to governors on the progress and standards within the school. The head teacher works closely with the chair of governors on the work of the governing body. The head teacher works in partnership with the governing body in developing the long-term strategic vision for the school. Staff governor. Staff governors are elected from among the support staff at the school. All staff employed at the school other than in a teaching capacity. They may be staff employed either under a contract of employment or a contract for services at the school. Staff governors may give the views of the support staff to the governing body. They are also free to give their own personal views and exercise their best judgment when contributing to the decisions of the governing body. Teacher governor. The teacher governors are elected as representatives of the interests of the teaching staff of their school. Whereas on occasion they may give the views of teaching staff to the governing body, they are equally free to express their personal views and exercise their own judgments when decisions are made like any other governor. Sometimes the views of teacher governor will not be those of the head teacher. If this is the case, it is wise for the teacher governor to pay the head teacher the courtesy of informing him or her before the particular issue is discussed in the governor's meeting.
Teacher governors are elected as representatives of the interests of the teaching staff of their school.
Brilliant. Local authority governors. Local authority governors are appointed by the local authority which maintains the school. Local authority governors do not have to be elected members. Local authority governors may present the LA's views but are not delegated by the LA and cannot be mandated by the LA to take a particular view. LAs should publish the process and criteria for identifying candidates for appointment as LA governors. Community governors. Community governors are invited by other governors to join the governing body and are appointed by the governing body. Community members bring their own experience or skills to the governing body and can act as a link with the community in which the school serves. Community governors usually live or work in the community of the school area and are committed to the good governance and success of the school.
And go.
This is our community governor. Community governors are invited by other governors to join the governing body and are appointed by the governing body.
Additional community governors. An additional community governor is nominated by the community councils where a primary or nursery school is situated in an area where there are one or more community councils. Foundation governors. Foundation governors are members of the governing bodies of voluntary aided, foundation or voluntary controlled schools. They ensure that the school preserves its particular religious character or that it is conducted in accordance with the terms of a trust deed. Parent governors. Parent governors are elected as representatives of the interests of parents of the pupils currently attending the school. The governing body can, if no parents or not enough parents stand for election, appoint parent governors. A parent governor can continue to serve as a governor until the end of their 4-year term of office, 2 years if you are a nursery school parent, even if their child leaves the school during this period. A parent governor should therefore keep in tune with the concerns and opinions of the majority of parents. However, it is important that when decisions are made, individual governors exercise their best judgment when contributing to the decision of the governing body.
Parent governors are elected as representatives of the interests of parents of pupils currently attending the school. The governing body can, if no parents or not enough parents stand for election, appoint parent governors. A
parent governor could continue to serve as a governor until the end of their 4-year term of office, 2 years at a nursery school parent, even if their child leaves the school during the period.
Associate Pupil Governor, Secondary Schools. Associate Pupil Governors are nominated from members of the School Council from years 11, 12 or 13 in secondary schools. The aim of Associate Pupil Governor is to provide the voice of the School Council at the governing body meeting, and vice versa. They can also be members of a governing body non-statutory committee and may vote at this committee meeting if voting rights have been granted by the governing body. An Observer Governor, or more commonly referred to as a non-voting governor. A non-voting governor, sometimes referred to as an associate governor, may have a specialism, skills or knowledge that can be used to advise the governing body on current issues they may be dealing with. They may attend full governing body meetings with permission of the governing body. They may also attend non-statutory committees and be granted voting rights for that committee only. Many governing bodies choose to invite their deputy head teacher or other members of the senior leadership team, including the school business manager, to their governors' meetings. Other types of governor could include sponsor governors, representative governors, or partnership governors. More information on these categories can be found in the Governor's Wales Handbook.